Well, welcome to Roll the Damn Dice. Today we are filming in the lovely Space and Light in the country. You can follow them on Instagram or book yourself a lovely stay here by going to their website, link in the description. Again, we're not sponsored, we're just nice and want to shout them out. I'm Tony, I'm the DM for the last time for this session.
It doesn't matter. I'm Moa.
She's gonna fucking die.
And I am playing Quinn Ogden, the High Elf Barbarian, darling.
Hi, I'm Stephen and I'm playing Herbaceous Lovefair, the Human Cleric.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm playing Hannibal Firetusk, the Loxodon Druid.
Hi, I'm Joy Amy and I am playing Coastal Village, the Tabaxi Warlock.
And I'm Luke, playing Helig, the Furbolg Cleric.
So you've set up. Are you doing? Is it Lehman's tiny hut for the long rest, or is it just going to be?
If we're going inside this the lab, then we'll just do it inside there.
Cool.
Yeah.
I imagine
I'm going to create as many good brews as you'll allow before I go to bed, please.
One.
One casting, so 10.
We've 10. Cool, lovely. So yeah, you've got your bedrolls out. You've camped out in this little lab room. It's a bit of a squeeze with some of you being the size you are, but overall, it's relatively a decent night's sleep. 8 hours to be exact.
Meditation.
4-hour meditation. So you've had, you grind. Although you were outside, weren't you? So
Yeah,
bit more
it's
space.
kind of.
Bit more space for people. So yes, you've woken up. Jeffrey goes, right, good morning everybody, hope you all slept well. Not the best place in the world, but after the couple of weeks I spent in there, it's lovely. It's like a 5-star hotel, it's lovely. Anyway, yes, so it's just down there, just through there is the throne room. So I guess we can start going. It's not like an evening event, this big party thing, it's kind of an all day sort of thing, so I suppose we can just head in if we've got everything that we need to.
What does the throne room look like?
So it's a really, really large room, and there's a throne in it, and then there's like some pillars, and there's some like statues.
Classic throne room.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
The thing is, if we're going to cast a zone of truth, it stays in an area, which means we need the king to stay in that area, so he needs to be motivated to not move.
Well, I'm going to do a bit of crowd control. I'm going to just 5 giant wasps that'll do it, wouldn't it?
However you want to motivate him to 1, not move, and to 2, tell the truth.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't imagine he's gonna want to leave his throne necessarily, because he's a king and he's very proud of that. He's
so
very
we
happy
can
about the
cast
fact he's
it
king.
on the throne.
Something like that.
Did you think of a question?
I've got 10 minutes with it being up. I can ask as many questions as I like.
That is going to get fucking annoying for him.
But he'll slip up at some point.
Less good for a podcast, but great fun for us.
Okay.
I've got some stuff I've got to collect in town. If you lads just wait.
Can you imagine? I think even Herb would stab Hannibal.
Oh, wait, is it Legacies you're going to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. They don't open for another couple of hours, so it's okay. It's okay.
We should get.
It's a national holiday, of course,
should get
because of the celebration.
Yep.
Should get a shift on then.
Ooh, lovely. So it's just sort of down that corridor.
Are we going for Oran? We just slam doors open, wasps, all sorts of magic-y effects. Boom, Oran wonder, shock and awe.
I think as far as entering the place should go, perhaps we go a little bit stealthier. Maybe we could put, I don't know, like a rug over Jeff's head. Just not immediately be like, hello, we're the bad guys.
Well, we're not the bad guys.
Well, no, as far as he's concerned, we're the bad guys.
The enemy.
The enemy.
Yes.
The antagonists, if you
So
will.
what are we going to do? Then we've got to work it out when we get in there. Can't we just... Here we are. Admiral has arrived. And you lot as well.
No.
What do you reckon, Quinn?
I mean, you know me. I love to go in guns blazing,
Yeah.
so to speak. It's my wheelhouse. But I don't know if you're thinking we should try and stealth in more.
You see, the thing is, obviously, if we go straight in, like you say, Hannibal, which would be fun, the guards are going to be protecting the king a little bit stronger than they will be if we sort of
get
sidle
close
up.
to the king then,
And
all
then-
hell breaks loose.
Then all hell breaks loose.
If I'm allowed a couple of seconds, I can not only create the zone of truth, but I can make it quite inhospitable for any guards to come to his rescue.
Oh, and you could do that protecty thing.
For us,
For
yes,
us.
I will be.
So we base ourselves round the king and the throne, then Tabaxi can give the coastal village, gives the all go. You alright with that, Quinn? Or
Yes, I can hand over for the day.
Oh yes, okay, yes, I quite like the idea of being the captain.
do you want wasps? Yeah,
Wasps would be...
centipedes,
Centipedes are-
spiders,
No.
a single massive scorpion.
Wasps.
Oh, that sounds
Wasps.
quite fun actually. The scorpion. No.
We'll,
sorry.
we'll go with wasps.
Wasps.
I need to be got safely to the throne.
To the throne.
To the throne. I can
Right.
stand behind it, but I need to be there.
Okay, we need to protect.
Oh
the
yes, don't worry, dear. You'll be safe with me, and she's just gonna have her second great axe in hand.
I could cast Pass Without Trace. We wouldn't be invisible. That's not the way that spell works. Just for DMs out there, can't use it like that. But we would be much more stealthy. Like we just probably would go unnoticed.
And by a
Slink
blessing of
through.
Paladine, it's a good chance get through.
Yeah.
However, this might be a problem. He's quite large. He's quite shabby. Could
Yes,
we
this is
pass?
supposed to be a
As,
party.
as
Could we
soon-
pass him off as entertainment?
well, as
Can
soon-
you juggle?
No.
Oh mate, fucking hell.
as soon as I'm at the throne, we can, guns blazing, the signal will be brooms.
Brooms.
Okay.
Brooms. Okay. So.
We would just be sneaky. We did good sneaking.
Yeah, we were very good, weren't we? I mean, we didn't get even seen once by that guard.
No, I reckon.
And you were brilliant getting me my loot.
Oh,
Can
thank
you do
you.
anything with that loot? Could you
Well-
distract people with them?
I could distract. I could also do this as well. And Jeffrey starts playing this very beautiful, very like classic court jester bardic like tune, and these like 5 little lights come out from the center of the lute and kind of fly through the air like little fireflies, and every single one of you gets one kind of, and it kind of like zaps into you, and every one of you gets a D8 of bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Lovely.
So I can do that. But yes, I can play it, and it does sound very good. I've been told I'm the next James Blunt. So yes, so I could do a bit of distracting. I mean, they'll be very distracted because it's me, and I'm not supposed to be out of my cage, as it were. So
But you've been doing just fine.
oh yes, and yes, I gotta be down because I want it all.
Right, here we go.
Right. So
Be
we're gonna.
brave, be brave, be brave.
We're going to open the doors and go into the main throne room.
Cool, so yeah.
With the party.
Also, Quinn, she's got the battle axe, but she is in a lovely frock and stilettos, so she's happy to kind of be near the front and kind of look like she's meant to be there,
Yes.
because she is.
Cool.
Yeah, wheelhouse.
Herb's just repeating to himself, be brave, be brave, be brave.
Jeffrey puts like a little claw on his arm, goes, "You've got this. I believe in you. I do.
Yeah, it all works in theory.
I feel like we're very similar, you and I."
The energy is unmatched.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
It's fine. Coastal's going to give you a little pat on the head of encouragement.
are you ready, guys?
Good to go.
Slap on the back.
I feel that there now
go.
needs to be like some like intense music and slow-mo of us all walking towards the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yep.
open the big doors
Yeah.
to the throne room? Okay, and here we are in the throne room.
Okay. We have maps.
Okay.
Here, I'm
So
guessing.
you've entered, from opposite the throne. So on the throne sits a king who is, yes, he's looking pretty smug. with, you know, he looks exactly like he does in that portrait, actually.
Yeah.
Just a smug arsehole.
You know, elves really, they don't do themselves any favours sometimes.
I'm getting a Jeremy Kyle vibe.
Chewy, Ham has to grab Chewy before Chewy goes and tries to shit on his desk.
So yeah, as you open these doors, the king's sitting in his throne and kind of just looks over and sort of sees you. I mean, he's seen you onto the room. You've literally just come in from the doors right in front of his face. He's not really interacting with people. He is literally just sitting there, kind of enjoying the buzz with a glass of something in his hand, and he just goes, everybody is silent. We seem to have some company joining us today. How are you all? You all look very unfamiliar to me.
We're from the Order of Paladine, here to celebrate you on your tremendous day.
Han is going to be moving fairly quick. Not running, but moving towards the throne.
So, Paladine, did you say? Mm-hmm. I don't remember inviting anybody who was of that sort of background to here.
Well, religious people, you're a king. It's essential. Ruling the people, you have to have church and state in hand.
Yes, I suppose they do say that, don't they?
Yeah.
Wait a bloody second. Is that... No, move out the way, you lot. And he's pointing directly at Geoffrey.
Han's not moving. We're not moving out of the way. We're going to keep.
We're doing a lot of looking around to see. Oh, who are you talking to? Who are you talking about?
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. The fucking lizard folk that's behind you. No, the bard. I put you in jail.
Can Jeff try and hide though? Can't he kind of try and hide behind us?
I mean, he can, but he's been spotted.
Yeah. Whilst that's going on, Herb will break away from the main group there.
Okay.
Because Jeffrey's got his focus, so he's like, okay. So he sort of ducks to this statue directly off to the left.
Okay, you've come far enough. What do you want?
Oh, just to get a better look at you.
Oh, I mean, of course, yes. I mean, flattery will get you quite far.
I have to say, your portraits do not do you justice.
My portraits? You would... Okay, I mean, not... I think you must have taken the wrong direction, because that portrait there is the only one I've managed to do so far, and you shouldn't have been quite that far.
Oh,
back.
sorry, I was. You see, the thing is, as an emissary of Paladine, I do a lot of astral projection. Scoping out the place before we arrive for people who might be feeling a bit anxious about the whole thing. And I obviously saw your portrait that way.
Oh, of course. Yes. No, of course. Well, welcome to my palace. Isn't she beautiful?
It is lovely.
So Herb slowly coming round to each pillar. Do you want me to roll? He's now aiming to get pretty much where Moore was put me.
Cool, lovely.
Can we do a stealth?
Yeah, do stealth. Okay,
this is I cast guidance on myself before I did this.
Of course.
Obviously. 25 to get to there.
So yeah, no, you're not seeing.
My flirting's excellent anyway.
And same process again. I'm going to cast guidance on myself, and this time try to go behind the throne.
You're going to try and go behind the throne?
Behind the throne, yeah.
Okay, you roll at disadvantage.
I mean, I'm at disadvantage anyway.
Okay, cool.
Dirty 20 to get behind the throne.
And I will continue to flirt as well.
Oh God,
in order to distract.
I can't. The dice don't lie, do they? I mean, you have to get on top of this. So this is on a raised platform.
Yeah.
So you have to get on top of that raised platform.
Slowly there, trying not to chink in my chainmail.
It's not that high. I mean, those 3 steps are literally just 3 steps. So it's not that high.
It's
so you
not
could
that bad.
easily do it. And God knows how you managed to do it.
And Herb just kind of pops up from behind the throne. It's like, hello, and casts Spirit Guardians on this point. And I designate everybody, including the king, to not be affected by Spirit Guardians, but now in a 30-foot radius around the throne are brooms dancing around.
Okay, what is going on? Guards.
I wouldn't worry. This is to protect you.
Ham throws this glass jar to the floor in the middle of the room, and as it hits the floor, 5 giant wasps burst forth.
Oh, wow.
Your Majesty, these are not to harm you, darling. These are for your protection. There are people here who would harm you, so we we needed to protect you.
This king is so stupid.
Which is good.
Of course.
Yeah.
I do have a +7 to my perception. My charisma's quite high.
Okay, right. You're not the usual kind of. I mean, I've got my guards. I don't know what. So who are you? Who are you? Who are you actually? Because you wouldn't be coming here just to protect me from evil.
Are the guards now coming towards the group?
They aren't coming towards you yet, because the king seems pretty convinced that they are holding their weapons and they are like armed.
So the wasps are going to sort of buzz around, creating a ring around us.
I designate the wasps as friendly.
Okay, cool.
The king is friendly. You guys are friendly. The wasps are friendly.
So you've just cast Spirit Guardians.
Spirit guardians, and in a 30-foot radius around the throne are danced.
30-foot radius.
I think it's no. Sorry, I mean it's 15 foot.
15-foot radius.
Radius, so
Radius,
it's
so
around 30 foot.
Yeah.
Diameter.
Okay, so like what now? What's going on? Are we just gonna like fuck about with these big bugs and?
Am I allowed another action yet?
We're not in initiative, you know, we're like.
Cool.
No.
And now from the throne, I'm casting Zone of Truth directly in the Spirit Guardian area. So now, if you enter the Spirit Guardian area, you have to do a Wisdom saving throw. Anyone in that area needs to do a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15. And let's see where we are from that. Because I think you only have to pass it once, and then it doesn't affect you.
Is that Zone of Truth?
Zone of Truth, yeah.
I like the idea that Coastal Village is halfway through a flirting sentence and just changes the end of it.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
King,
Oh, no.
King takes a nat 1.
Ooh.
I get I've got a 9.
So you can't lie.
17.
You can lie.
What is it? Wisdom.
15. No, yeah, Wisdom.
It's a 21 for Helig.
No, it's Christmas, sorry.
Oh, charisma saving.
Charisma.
charisma.
Oh, and then an 8.
Oh, then it's like 23.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Sorry, folks.
No, it's low. No, it's 11.
I feel like it doesn't really affect Helig too much. I feel like
Yeah.
he wouldn't lie anyway.
He wouldn't anyway.
18.
So
Again.
you can lie.
Hands
You can lie. But you can only tell the truth.
She's pretty. She's
And
quite
the king can
honest
only tell the
anyway.
truth. Yeah, so with all of those things now stacked up, well, we need you to explain what happened to your sister, because we know you know.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, you killed her.
Yes, I did. I killed my mother so I could get the I was able to. She died of a heart attack. And wasn't a heart attack. I poisoned her. And then
This is much easier than I thought it would be.
my sister was obviously going to take the throne. I couldn't have that because I wanted to be king. So I poisoned her and she died. And I was going to I left her out into the forest because I thought I'd find her mysteriously and be shocked that she was dead and cry. We'd have a public funeral. But then she went missing, which is actually rather concerning because I have no idea where she's gone. And it's been plaguing my mind for some time now. And I don't really know. And it's haunting my dreams and my nightmares, really. And, oh, bloody hell, you've cast that bloody Zone of Truth, haven't you? Oh.
Yes, I have.
I thought we might have a fight, but arrest him.
Yes, I was going to ask the same question. Everyone, you can hear this.
Everyone caught that?
Did everyone hear
Everyone
that?
called that, but everybody knows who the king is, though, right? Everybody knows who their king is.
Don't
right?
know if you admit to taking the throne by treason and murder, you might find the people turning against you.
Yeah, well. And Wall of Force jumps up around him. So sort of literally right around his throne is Wall of Force.
Where am I?
You're outside of the Wall of Force.
Oh, okay, cool, fine.
And so you might have noticed coming into the throne room, there's two rather large marble statues depicting said king. And one of those starts to come to life.
I designate so friendly.
Thank you, Herb.
And, could you all roll the damn dice for me, darling?
Nice.
Cool. Okay, so 20 plus.
You
15 to 20?
15.
17.
Okay, so what's your dex?
-1.
Okay, so So we've got Marble Golem in first. We've got the guards second. Then we have Helig. Then we have Han. 10, 15.
I no.
5, 10.
5.
9.
7.
So that is Quinn, Coastal Village, and Herb. Okay, so the Marble Golem will start making his way over to the party. I'm just going to walk through these wasps.
Made of stone, how annoying.
So is going to make 2 attacks, 1 to Coastal Village and 1 to Helig.
Okay.
So that is does an 18 hit Coastal Village?
It does.
Okay, so that is 13 bludgeoning damage plus 4 thunder damage to Coastal Village. And does a 24 hit Helig?
Oh yeah.
That is 10 bludgeoning and 1 thunder.
Coastal Village is going to take a reaction.
Okay.
So when she's hit by this stone thing, just in an instant, and all of her fur kind of comes up, and she casts Hellish Rebuke on the stone golem.
Okay.
So he needs to make a. So she points a clawed finger at him and goes, "You." And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, 18.
Oh gosh, that passes, but he does take half as much damage. 26, so 13 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. It's the guard's turn. So 4 of them are gonna go towards the wasps, and this guy, so the one nearest the throne, is going to jump up onto here.
So your movement's been halved the second you get within the dancing brooms.
Okay, so yeah, he probably just makes it to just before he can get up onto the platform, from just to the platform.
And can I get a wisdom saving throw?
You can. 14.
You fail, it's a 15 to pass, so you get 14 radiant damage from the dancing spinning brooms.
That guard is dead.
No!
Wow.
Leave his body
Good
there.
job.
I'm not going to allow that to happen.
People just keep running into his spirit guide.
Let's make the first kill.
It's Lily all over the place.
That's the problem with these PV life clerics. When they're not on your side, they're mean.
So the other guards are going to take a swing at the wasps. So yeah, they're gonna go with their swords. So we got a nat 20 for one. We've got a 15.
Yes.
We've got a 9
Misses.
and another nat 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Get them out of the way on the wasps.
That's only 8 damage for one of the nat 20s.
That's alright.
That is 13 damage to another one of the nat 20s. And then we've got 7 damage to the other one that got hit that wasn't the nat 20. Oh, yeah, that's the...
I was worried the wasps were going to do nothing. We're still going to die.
It's Han's turn. No, it's not. It's Helig's turn.
Oh, Helig's turn. Okay, so same again. He'll wrap the amulet around his wrist and his free hand, and use his channel divinity with a prayer to Selune to shield his allies, as once again that sphere of dim light bursts from him, and he's going to activate his Twilight Sanctuary. So yeah, end of your turn, roll a d6, add 7 to it, and get that many temporary hit points.
Ooh.
And I mean, he's pretty much stood in the centre. It's 30-foot radius, so is that going to catch Herb as well? I think it will. Or Helig could take.
Yeah, it should do.
Helig could take a step up, sort of now between the group and Herb to
Does it
make
count for
sure
wasps?
everyone's in it. It does.
They're
If they're an
physical
ally to
creatures.
me,
And they're physical creatures.
yeah, they'll gain the temporary hit points as well.
Han.
Ryan will command the wasps to attack the guards.
Okay.
So the one remaining one was so there's 4 wasps, 4 guards, nice.
Admirable, we don't know if the guards are on the king's side now that they know that he murdered his mother and his sister.
He killed one of my wasps.
One tried to come for me.
Yeah.
Oh, kill them all.
Tried to kill them all. Okay, so that's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is a nat 1.
Wow.
It won't hit.
First one I hit takes 7 damage. 7 damage. Second one takes 3. Third one takes 7. And can they all do a DC 11 Constitution saving throw?
18, 6, 10.
So what the first one that passed takes an additional 7 poison damage.
It's dead.
Okay, the next one takes the full 13 poison damage.
Dead.
And the next one,
I bet he's dead.
another 13 poison.
Yeah, he's dead.
God.
So yeah, one guard remaining. Okay, and is that Han's goal?
Yes.
Quinn is upon the golem attacking her party members. She will let the rage spread through her. So she's gonna enter a rage, which means we get to roll on the one magic table, and I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. And until my rage ends, I can use this effect on each of my turns as a bonus action.
Lovely.
So she is going to teleport directly in front of the golem, and sort of she'll have been bringing the great axe around.
Which great axe?
The one that she's been holding, the new one, because she kept her old one clamped, and so the new one that's got magical damage is just going to be wielding, and she'll have been swinging it round, and then she'll have stepped well, it doesn't say that it's Misty Step, but she will have taken a step, teleported, and then recklessly attacked into this golem. And then that is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
So that'll be not as much. 10 magical slashing damage.
Yep.
And then she's gonna bring that bad boy back round and do it again. But this one won't be advantage because it's not reckless. Oh, so that's not as good. So I'm going to add. Can I add my bardic inspiration on that, please?
Yeah.
Because that is okay. So 6, 9 is 15. 20.
That'll hit.
So I'm rolling like shit. That's 9 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Are we able to see if that's sort of doing the amount of damage we would hope?
It's doing the amount of damage. Is that Quinn's go?
Yes.
Possibility.
So obviously Coastal has already hellish rebuked this stone golem.
Yeah.
So now she's going to hit it with an agonizing blast. What is that? That's the 13 to hit?
That won't hit.
No, it won't hit. But it will hit if I use my Dark One's own luck. A 2, so that would be 15 to hit. That one hits. Okay, cool. So that is a first agonizing blast, which is going to be 6.
Cool.
So she's going to try and hit it again.
Yeah.
That's 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Which is another 7 to hit. Not to hit, but it's another 7 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, she's like trying to. She likes the idea of like little bits being chipped off of it.
Lovely. Is that your go?
Yeah, that's my go.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, no, there are a couple of chips coming flying. And it's herbalicious.
Okay, so just shouts out at Quinn and Coastal. Get the golem into the brooms, maybe? And it's fine, it's not real, it can die. And then for my action, I'm going to cast Resistance on myself, which is a D4 to a saving throw, if I so need it.
Yeah.
But I will cast a spell as my bonus action. I'm going to go for level 3 Mass Healing Word.
Oh my god.
It's not crazy. So that'll be you 5, and the guard that's next to...
I haven't taken any damage, I'm grand.
And the guard that's next to me. So when the guard comes back up, it's kind of just like, so, you just died. I'm trying to protect your awful king who murdered your queen, his mother, and his sister. So maybe, like, I don't know, now's time to consider your life choices.
How many hit points was that, sorry?
13.
God kind of reacts, kind of a bit like...
Well, you might want to get out the Spirit Guardians areas.
I mean, he can't really do anything yet, but I'm sure he will.
And yeah, so I'll take that will end my turn. And I'll take 11 from Helig.
Lovely. Okay, top of the round. It's the big shiny boy's turn. Big marble golem. So he is going to... Oh, beautiful.
Oh no, we made a straight line.
Oh, I don't know. Have you? Yes, for the podcast listeners, they have. So
I'm not in it.
I'm kind of covered by the throne.
To be fair, no, it wouldn't reach you anyway. So the golem kind of very rigidly leans back and sort of thrusts his top half forward and lets out this horrible screech noise. A thunderous screech, you may call it. I say that like I didn't make up this attack. And yeah, everyone in that area, so that is Quinn, Helig, Han and Coastal Village, needs to take. Actually, no. No, Helig, you're not in there. No,
Helig isn't.
Helig, no, you're not. You're not within 15 feet of the golem, so you're fine.
The little lizard, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Oh,
is Jeffrey
poor
in amongst
Jeffrey.
all this, or is
Poor
Jeffrey
Jeff.
gone to hide?
Yeah, I think Jeffrey's
Oh,
just
little
very
bird.
loud. Yeah, everyone needs to do a con save for me, please.
Nat 20!
Oh.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. I was hoping it was a 7, but it's not.
I got 18.
8, so we've got an 18, we've got a nat 20. Everybody who failed takes 14 thunder damage, and everyone who succeeded takes 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
Lovely. Thanks, Helig!
That's okay.
Now it's the guard's turn.
So you need to take a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
8.
No!
They're my NPCs, but watching Stephen squirm like this is hilarious.
10 radiant damage.
You gave him 11, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave him 13.
Yeah, so he's stuck.
Make better choices!
He's
Well,
named
it's his turn, so he's gonna get the fuck out of there. So he's moving back, and he's gonna sort of come towards the party. And then the one other guy is gonna have another swing at one of the wasps. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Which was the attacking?
The one that he stood by, that one.
Yeah,
So this
cool.
one.
Yeah, bits.
That hits.
He's got 20 hit points now.
Cool, so that's 3 piercing damage. So that's not. And all the other.
hurt me much.
All of the other. Actually, no, the other that guard who's left Spirit Guardians is going to take a swing at Coastal.
That's not a better choice!
Not a better choice.
That's also a dirty 20 actually.
What? That is unacceptable. Yes, it hits. You're so gonna die.
That's 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, cool.
Helig.
Helig. Okay, so he will. So he'll look up to the ceiling, and again with a prayer to the goddess Selune, he's going to cast Moonbeam at 4th level, so directly in the ceiling above the stone golem, a crescent moon will start to shine through the rocks, and then just a beam of light is slammed down and onto the golem, so it needs to do a Constitution saving throw. DC of 15.
Oh, it's 11.
Nice. 4. We have... Let's get this to roll its damage. We have a total of 15 radiant damage.
Ooh, okay.
Well, that's when it starts its turn anyway. As
Oh,
soon as it starts its turn, it's gonna take that.
Okay,
Yeah, when
so
a
it's not
creature
taken it yet.
no
Cool.
enters the area for the first enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Cool. Lovely. Okay. Is that Hook?
That's Helic done.
Han!
So Han is going to attack the one guard with the wasp that's next to that one guard.
Yes.
That's a 10 to hit.
Won't hit.
Okay. The other 3 wasps are going to attack the stone golem.
Alright.
So they're going to buzz around him. So I'm assuming.
I mean,
they'll-
there's Moonbeam.
Yeah, but it's on the golem, isn't it?
Yeah, Moonbeam centered on the golem.
So they are they'd be flanking then?
Yes, because I mean
It's
he's
on
surrounded
there
by
as well.
Queen and 3 wasps, so yeah, that's an advantage.
Can a wasp
Oh,
sting
nat
stone?
20!
Then yes, and a
That'll
wasp
hit.
can sting
That'll hit.
stone.
18
That'll hit, yep.
and 15.
That'll hit.
8
8.
and 5 plus 2 is
7.
15. So that's 15 piercing damage.
Oh, that's easy maths, thank you. Yeah. Oh, piercing.
Yeah.
Doesn't take any damage.
Does it take poison? Can it be poisoned?
It can take poison damage.
Okay.
If the stinger can't penetrate the stone, though,
Yeah.
D&D logic doesn't follow our logic.
Target must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, take poison damage on a fail, or half damage on a successful.
Let's just say the poison like goes on it and corrodes, even though
Yeah.
that's not how
Yeah.
poison works. But
3 DC 11 Constitution. Sorry.
3 DC 11 Constitution saving throws. So that is an 18, a 14, and a 17.
Passes, so 6 damage, 4 damage,
So yeah.
and 6 damage, all poison damage.
So that it doesn't take quite as much damage as you think it's gonna.
Han will shout at the top of his voice, "Polar bear!"
God.
It's a great big polar bear.
Yay!
And he's gonna come round and find a gap to start clawing at the thing, the
Stone golem?
the golem, and he gets multi-attack. So it does. So that's a 15 to hit.
Yep.
That's a nat 20,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
And so this is magical.
Okay.
Pierce. So that's. Oh no, I did 3 attacks then. I could only do 2. Sorry, I'm cheating.
I'll take the first 2.
So there was a d20. There was a nat 20.
I'll take a nat 20 and then one of the
Yeah,
others.
So it is 8 plus 5, 13, plus 5, 17.
If you would
18.
organise your dice into piles with which they all correspond.
19, magical piercing.
I'm going to take up to 20 because you did that first lot of maths wrong. Yeah.
14, magical slashing.
Okay. He's not looking great, this guy, this statue. He's starting to crack a little bit. He's, yeah. Even though he's a statue, he's starting to look a little angry, a little worse for wear in the face, even though that's kind of somewhat impossible, but he looks like the king, so it's quite satisfying actually. Okay, Gwyneth.
Well, she's still raging, and she is just going to like send her great axe flying again.
Nice.
It seems to be doing the trick, but we're all flanking him, so we can have a go at that. And thank God, that'll be 22 to hit.
Oh, hit.
And that'll be 16 slashing. And then she's going to take, sort of, as that sort of goes through, she's going to sort of lift it up and try and crank it through a shoulder. And go for, that is 13 to hit.
Still at advantage.
Still an advantage! Not 20!
Okay, so that's 20.
And then, oh my god, another 12. So that's 12, 24,
Plus 3.
30 damage.
Okay.
30 magical slashing damage on that last one. Like the magic in her, her wild magic is just gonna have like been pent. And as this as his like angry face of this fucking stuck up king, it's just gonna be all of her rage powering through for 30 magical slashing damage.
So, as you said, you aim for one of his shoulders. As you bring your axe down, the arm of this statue just falls off. And then he slumps to his knees and just falls back. And the marble golem is no more.
Nice. Helligan immediately dismissed Moonbeam.
And the king is looking a little bit concerned
You
because
still got this guard.
No magic can get in and out and we can't destroy it. What if we went over?
I was furiously googling away to see if I could have summoned Moonbeam inside his cylinder. You can't.
so it's up to the ceiling. It's up to the ceiling.
It classes as it blocks line of sight. Even though you can see through it, it blocks you channeling a spell into that
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking
area.
about banishment as well, but yeah, same thing.
Okay, so Marble Golem is down. He's out of the picture. You've defeated the big fella. It's now
We haven't even broken a sweat yet.
it's now the two quite scared looking guards' turn. And they're gonna kind of like look at each other. They're kind of gonna look at you guys. I mean, these guards are all like warforged,
Oh, right.
but like these robots be looking scared. So they're kind of like looking around, and they look at the king, and then they look back at you guys, and they look at the king again, and they kind of like look at each other, shrug, and they just run. they just make a dash for the door.
wasp that's engaged would definitely attack.
Yeah, I mean, I could do an attack of opportunity because I was like engaged with one of them, but like I think probably I would just let the eldritch energy crackle over my fingers as I waved bye-bye.
Does
Let
11
it
hit
go.
the running away guard?
I don't think so. No, it does not.
The hand will go, not cool, wasp, not cool.
Yes,
Sorry,
so
yes,
Coastal Village is going to turn towards the king and walk up the little steps so that she's like close to the wall of force, like mime knocking on the wall of force, like our toddler does when she goes knock.
To be fair, you could knock on it.
Oh, cool. Knock. Yes. Hello. You might have noticed that we have destroyed your little stone friend, and your guards have disappeared.
Really easily.
So, you see, we've got evidence that you killed,
I mean, he did say it out
and
loud.
you said in front of all of these lovely people who are clearly horrified. Look at their faces.
And we found your secret laboratory.
Oh yes, we found the secret laboratory.
Everybody does look horrified.
Yeah, Quinn's sort of like standing up. Her hair. Oh yes, hello.
And I also think, as we Zone of Truth, is that still holding her?
Yeah, I mean that was not even a minute. So
Lovely.
we've still got another like 9 minutes of this.
And so you completely just threw this young gentleman in jail because of you thought that he was sniffing around and was going to expose you to the world, didn't you?
He doesn't say anything, but you can tell by the look in his eyes. The reason he's not saying anything is because everything you're saying is true.
In that case, I will ask these people, the ones who are closest, who are still touched by Zone of Truth, You believe that he's a dick, right?
They all kind of like nod.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
From
you've got a
outside
choice.
the zone of truth, just no.
Your choice is get arrested or we have, there's no good way of putting this, we tear you limb from limb.
Yes, I suppose. Although you are forgetting one pretty vital piece of information. I'm the fucking king. I can do what I like. I'm not going to arrest myself. I'm the fucking king. Sorry, love.
Don't you have a sibling?
Yeah, somebody who's more fit to rule.
yes,
fit
a sister,
to rule. I
sister.
don't think so. I imagine she's probably in the back of the castle smoking something she shouldn't. I don't know.
While this is happening, Han is currently writing a note and tying it to Chewy's leg.
No, so, I mean, I don't really know what you're going to do about it, but, sorry, love.
I don't know what you're going to do about the fact that at some point you're going to have to eat something.
Suddenly, the doors that you came through burst open, and out come more, like, 3 or 4 guards, and with them are Malric and Thomas. And the guard says, sort of, they walk over to kind of where you are, and the guard says to the king, I found these two stalking outside the front gates. I know that this one's wanted for like heresy or something, and I don't know what this one, I don't know why he's here, I don't trust him. And he's pointing at Thomas.
You mean the child who wanted to eat?
Well, you know, you nick a loaf of bread and this one's... anyway, none of my business to say.
How close did they come?
I mean, they came just to sort of like where you guys are. But the king is now looking... He looks at Malric and he kind of just like rolls his eyes. And then his face points towards this Thomas. And his face drops. And he looks at Thomas and he goes, what the fuck are you doing here? Thomas pulls off his beanie hat to reveal 2 pointy ears and a head of long black hair. And Thomas says, so you really thought I was dead, did you?
Oh! Yes!
You obviously dumped me outside the castle walls, and Malric here found me, was able to revive me before I fully died, and I've been in hiding ever since, trying to plot this. And luckily, this group of adventurers here has done me very proud indeed. So I think you better hand over that crown now, don't you? And yeah, that's Princess Thea standing in front of you.
That explains where the paychecks are coming from.
The king now is just like, he is this look of utter defeat on his face. He now has taken your words of you're gonna have to come out sometime, and he's like, I will. I'm a Ned Delane the Inevitable, because that's definitely Princess Thea, and the guards will definitely take me as soon. So he just kind of drops all the force. Guards come up.
I'll drop Spirit Guardians.
I'll
The
dispel the wasp.
And yeah, he's taken away, but not before he spits at the feet of Princess Thea because he's a knob. And
Quinn's still raging, so...
I've got
well,
two.
he does have to walk past every
I
single.
wish I could control water because I make him swallow his own spit.
I've got 2 things I'd like to do. First one, Han like writes in the air, and then if anyone looks out a window high above the city, it just says Vaeris is a dick. And secondly, I'm really hoping that the delivery will have. He sent Chewy off with a note to bring all his ordered clothes to the throne room.
going to run around to the guards that are down here, and I'm just going to do spare the dying so they're stabilised,
Nice.
but not bring them back up. Because they're going to follow the princess now, so they deserve a second chance.
Well, Thea kind of looks at you and says, "Very noble of you, thank you."
Your Highness, allow me to do you a solid. And
I think you've already done me a pretty good big solid.
she's just going to do a little jiggly pokery with her hands, and she's going to cast polymorph on the king, and turn him into a little lizard.
Nice.
He might be easier to handle in this form.
Don't let any harm come to him unless you feel he's fully rehabilitated. Then kill him, and he'll be back to normal.
It's a lot less expensive to look after this way.
That's true.
I've got a spare jar.
That's right, and then I can convert that horrible dungeon into a gym or something. That would be lovely. Yeah. No, thank you very much. Well, I mean, you've done the job. I suppose you can stay. I mean, this is still a party after all, isn't it? Obviously, drinks on me.
I've got your party clothes, guys.
Oh, the flower juice!
And there's a man runs through the door. Hey, sir! Hey, sir! Here you go.
What do you have there?
You get clothes!
I get. You haven't bought me a dress, have you?
No! Pantsuit.
Are there pockets?
Oh, there are loads of pockets, and they're deep as well.
Coastal Village is so happy with this pantsuit. Like, she's like, this absolutely rocks. She'll still have her like military like waistcoat thing over the top of it and her purple gloves, but she's like posing in it like with hands in pockets, like hip cocked, like yeah.
You get clothes!
Helig's thinking about. He's going to hold them. He's not going to put them on. He's thinking like that could make good bandages. It could do if I
You get
needed more.
clothes! No, you get shoes!
Oh, leather. Shall I cast Speak with Dead on them?
Oh,
Rude. They're really nice though, look at them.
Yeah, but I'm a vegan.
You don't have to eat them.
Herb, they're already dead, darling.
Yeah, you can wear them, you'll be alright.
He just puts them down on the table somewhere and says,
And you get clothes! And he gives Quinn the sluttiest dress on her.
What have you bought me?
It's funny, that's not a real one! You get clothes!
Oh, actually, this is quite tasteful. Oh, thank you. Wow.
I didn't get you anything, Queen. You can have this one. He hands you the slut.
and then leather purple.
She holds the clothes and she goes, "Thank you," and then she just passes them to the guard and says, "Put those in my wardrobe for me." And then she goes, "Well, I suppose I owe you a debt of gratitude, and also I believe 1,000 gold pieces each."
Yeah.
I believe that was the arranged
was the agreement,
arranged
yes.
amount.
Well, guards, 5k, please.
Quinn and I would also like maybe rooms in the city.
Yes, we quite liked it here. If we could, we'd love to pitch up and sort of make a business.
Yeah.
Well, what about the Three Sons? I've heard it's lovely there.
Oh, looking for new management as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I never really wanted to be in the restaurant business.
You'll come, won't you?
I think I'm going to set up my own doctor's practice.
Oh, very good.
exactly my idea too.
Oh,
You could
Elegant
go
Herbs.
Elegant Herbs.
Elegant Herbs Medical Centre.
That's it.
You
Yeah,
could go into business with Larissa.
What about
yeah. It's in like the slummiest
you could
place
run
in
a
the
bar
plug hole.
tabaxi?
I'm thinking I may go back to the farm for a bit of a visit the relays, but this other type of business that you seem to be into, I might be just winking
Say no
interested
more.
interested in that. Give me a couple of weeks and
That'd
I'll
be a
come
really
and join
good
you.
front. Shit, turn the zone of truth on.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
This
Well,
is
yeah.
why you need a medical bay.
So yes, thank you all, and I suppose let's carry on with the party, shall we? Jeffrey, you do a few tunes, don't you, darling? oh yes, no, I do, and then Jeffrey starts playing.
Playing the Damn Dice theme tune.
He plays Freak Show, the loop version of the Freak Show. And that concludes Marble Mysteries by Tony Shaw. Yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking with this and me. Thank you to all of my lovely players for being cool and good and stopping that damn king. And
very light on the murder.
I'm gonna hand off to Luke, who's gonna sign us off before the magical.
All done. Right, that's it. Thank you for everyone for swinging on by, and yeah, go into the world and roll the damn dice.
The guards are set upon by Hans wasps. It was doubtful that they would survive them. Herb doesn't consider it homicide if you then revive them. The guards should have run, instead they got stung. Did anyone bring citronella? Whoever guessed that Thomas was the princess and not a young fella?